Marcus, I'm going to start with you. 30 seconds on the clock. You guys are up 3. You miss a couple critical free throws late from your guys there, but walk me through the communication that had to happen to win this one down the stretch.
You know, the biggest thing was, man, just keep defending. It's the NBA. You're going to miss shots, but it got to be next possession. You know, guys did a great job of just moving on, rebounding down the stretch. And, you know, we played critical defense down that stretch right there. So, you know, I'm happy for the guys, happy to get this win and go home.
And, you know, Frank, the physicality, the defense that he's talking about, what has Marcus Morris brought to this team this year in terms of what you guys need to do to start winning these games here?
Like you said, physicality, character. Since day one, he brought that at training camp. And, I mean, man, we've been competing real hard at practice, and today it was successful. We brought it into the court. So thankful for that. Now we got to build on that. And, yeah, he brought that.
And Marcus, this guy had his best game as an NBA player, no doubt, but how clutch was that, and how big was this win?
Man, it was very clutch. You know, this guy, man, he getting better day in, day out, man. Practice, you know, being able to command the team, take control, being a vocal leader down the stretches, some big shots for us. You know, I'm excited for him, man. I'm excited for his growth, and, you know, we're just trying to keep it going.
And Frank, of course, you picked a good time to get a great game tonight. And, of course, you faced Kristaps Porzingis, a couple of other former Knicks players. And I know you talked about how this wasn't that big of a deal, but I also saw you speaking to him at the end. What did it mean to get this win tonight for you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. Once when you're competing against your, friends, you play harder on the court. Even if you play hard every day, you play hard on the court against your friends. And winning that game against them, it was good. Good feeling.
Congrats to you both, guys.
Thank you.
I am. I'm definitely more comfortable shooting it, and also shooting open shots and good shots. The one that you work for open shots in every offense, and once you get a open look, you got to take it, and that's why you got to work on those shots at practice. And it's me, but the whole team, and we really try to find good shots tonight, which was good for us. Honestly, it really didn't matter if it was Kristaps or not. It was just, I think, the right play to do, to go at the rim and be aggressive. That's what I need to do more, so it was just what it was.
Did Frank look like a different player?
Frank looked great. I know he's been putting in work. I know his work ethic. I know his mindset. I'm happy to see him play and play well and show the things that he's been capable of doing. You know, he's been playing defense this whole time, but offensively tonight he got going, and it's good to see him you know, finally show what he's capable of. And I think going forward with his mindset, with his work ethic, he's only gonna get better, and you know, so it's good to see him, you know, do those things. Sucks that it was against us tonight. Probably a lot of noise. I don't know if it's gonna be positive or negative, but it's gonna be a lot of emotion, I think, from the fans and for me also, you know, coming back to New York. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to the game. Spent there 4 years, you know, of my life, living there and stuff.
He looked great. He made a lot of tough shots, down the stretch, big shots. And most of all, it was the confidence. You know, I love seeing that confidence out of front. You know, him coming out knowing he can make plays, knowing he can make shots. And then he's getting into the ball on defense. We know what he does on that end, but just his confidence as a player was amazing tonight.
Coach, tied up at 92, 5:38 on the clock, and your defense really stepped up.
Yeah.
I mean, all night, but late in this game. What did you see on that side of the floor?
Just the stuff we worked on in practice, you know, just really trying to compete hard on the ball. Our communication was really good. You know, we didn't have a lot of mental mistakes down the stretch. We rebounded the ball.
You don't win this game tonight without Frank's production on both ends of the floor. I mean, was this his most complete game as an NBA player, and what'd you see?
Yeah, I think so. This is his best game since he's been in the league, and it's just what he's been doing is getting better and better, and every game he becomes more confident, and you know, I'm really happy for the kid.
We saw that you had a nice moment with Kristaps Porzingis after the game. What'd you share there?
Just asked him, was he happy? And that's what it's all about. It's just you got to find happiness in this league, and you know, he said he was happy and he's enjoying it. I told him I'm just really happy to see him back out there healthy and running around.
You talked about wanting Frank to be aggressive. What were you thinking when you saw him go at Kristaps?
That's what I wanted. Yeah, I said Frank has took off in practice a few times where he tried to get some guys, but that's who I want him to be. A guy just, you know, don't overthink it. Just attack, and if it's not there, make the right play.
Let's see from Kristaps for, you know, the first 3 quarters, he was really rolling.
Nightmare. He's exactly what I thought I was going to be coaching. He's a special player. I mean, to be that size, to shoot from that deep, to you know, be able to post. I mean, he's a special player.
Coach, this morning at shoot-around, Marcus talked about you guys getting back to that intensity of basketball that you're used to playing. Talk about what you've seen out of him and how he's kind of been able to lead that.
We follow him. Marcus Morris is our leader. He embodies toughness. He embodies team. You know, he really cares about these guys, and you know, I think he likes playing for us. And you know, he's the guy that hits me up in the middle of the night asking me if I need anything. You know, I've never had a player like that before that just really cares so much.
Are you satisfied with the ball movement tonight?
Yeah, I think we had some moments where we froze up and tried to will it, but for the most part, yeah.
I mean, he showed aggression offensively, but defensively on Luka.
Fantastic. I mean, Luka is a nightmare. And, you know, I just felt like Frank made it hard. It wasn't like Luka was just cruising and getting what he wanted. And he still had a heck of a line, but I just thought that Frank at least made it difficult.
Sorry if you asked this, but the free throws at the end, was that nerve-wracking for you?
Yeah. And I wanted my kid I wanted him to get over that hump tonight, so I left him in there to see if he can overcome it. All right, so he failed this time, but he'll get back on the horse and he'll make his next ones. But you know, yes, my heart was in my stomach, you know, but we pulled off the win, and I'll take it.
Coach, in so many of these games, you've had such tight losses where you've performed on one end or the other, but tonight you get it done on both. What does that do for this team?
Well, this is a huge confidence builder for us. You know, we needed to see the fruits of our labor come together. I mean, you guys come to our shoot-arounds and practices, and you see how hard these guys work, and, you know, for them to see it, you know, come to fruition and a win, I think was really important for the group, especially on the road.
Coach, how important was Taj?
Just solid, man. He's just glue. You know, he's been through so many of these wars. You know, I was on the other end of some of those wars where he kicked my butt, and you know, I'm just really happy we have him. He's a great leader. The guys really respect him. He doesn't, you know, like old Ron Rothstein used to say, he doesn't get sick at sea. You know, when it gets tight, he's right there in the trench, and you know, we're just really lucky to have him.